Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So we have a new EZA out. Well, it might have been out for a few days, but we have an EZA here. This is for the GT Dragon Fist Goku that defeats Super 17. By the way, I feel like that exact moment or character, I mean, we very easily could get like a Dokkan Fest LR or like a Goku and Android 18 or something. They could do something with that moment. They did kind of use Goku's Dragon Fist in the 8th anniversary LR, but I feel like, I mean, they could just simply do the attack again, right? Which, I mean, is similar to what they did with Super Saiyan 3 Goku, right, against Kid Buu. He does the same Kamehameha in the physical Super Saiyan 3 Goku character, as well as the Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta character, right? So there's him, and then there's the GT Cell and Frieza. GT Cell and Frieza, they could potentially be like an interesting like duo card they could release at some point, right? Now, for all intents and purposes, you would kind of look at these characters as sort of like sub-EZA level. I don't know if any of them are really going to be that good. I feel like Goku could be like okay, depending upon the situation with his guard at the start. So the weakness for this EZA is GT Hero, and then specifically, we are able to use Superclass AGL, Int, STR, and Physical. I guess we don't actually have to hit Superclass since all GT Heroes. But for some reason, Extreme Int, they have, the bosses have extra damage reduction against Extreme Int for some reason. The damage reduction the bosses have is for all tech characters, and then Extreme Int characters, right? Because remember, all the EZAs, or at least the normal EZAs, they get the huge damage reduction against characters that aren't in the specific category. So these are the characters that we have available to us in this actual like event, and this is going to be easy as pie. I can't imagine that this EZA would be tough for like basically anybody, right? Because the thing of how you can notice like if like an EZA is like super easy or something like that would be if it's a lot of like Dokkan Fest level LRs. I mean, I am always telling people like, you know, don't summon for like, you know, LR Bulma's shitty yellow coin banner, right? Don't summon for this, like summon for the really good like Dokkan Fest LR level banners, because those are the banners. Not only will they have, you know, the big sexy new unit, and typically Dokkan Fest LRs are the best characters in the game, typically, right? But you're also going to have a variety of other really top tier characters, right? And Dokkan Fest LRs usually return on Dokkan Fest LR banners. So I feel like those are always the best banners. They always have, you know, the most value with like maybe tickets if you're a global player, or discounts if you're a global player, sort of stuff like that, right? So because of that, I feel like when EZAs or missions or something like that, when it's asking you to use those Dokkan Fest LR level characters, typically these will not really be that tough as a sort of consequence of that, right? And here, I mean, the other thing too is that LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku, one of his leader skills, of course, is GT Hero, which means, you know, you could use whatever, you know, you want to use as the GT Hero leader for your team, but you'd be able to bring a friend LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku, right? So that, of course, and that's what LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku does, right? Just basically one shot. So that's it. That's going to be this EZA. Very, very simple to get done. Again, in terms of how good these characters are, probably not so much, but I mean, we're going to get videos up for them very shortly, right? See if they can actually be pretty effective. And the other thing too I wanted to touch on is LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku, right? So his leader skill, he's buffing GT Hero, and then it's full power. That's his leader skill. I really would hope that moving forward, they could start giving all of the leader characters 3 leader skills. I feel like that's very helpful. There's still so many categories, right? Like, okay, here's one. Entrusted Will. Entrusted Will has never gotten a leader past that first initial Trunks, right? That very first Trunks. That's the only leader we've had so far for that Entrusted Will category. Look at Inhuman Deeds. Inhuman Deeds has basically gotten nothing. There has been no, like, leader for that team basically at all, besides sort of kind of like subpar, shitty yellow coin LRs. So, I'm really hoping that moving forward, Dokkan will start just giving 3 leader skills to characters. So, like, LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku, again, is the example we're using here. He gives the 170% and 3 key to GT Hero and full power, and then the extra 30% is for pure and hybrid Saiyans. So, what I would be proposing is Goku would lead, you know, it would be a third category. I mean, I'm not going to say he leads something ridiculous like Kamehameha. No. I'm saying, like, that third leader skill Goku leads could be something like all-out struggle, right? Boom. Like that would be good, right? Or, like, giant 8 power. Like, these are, like, not super crazy categories, but it still would be nice to get a sort of, like, official leader for it, right? Like, I look at Goku. I mean, here's teams that haven't had, like, a major leader in a while. Kamehameha, Miraculous Awakening, Accelerated Battle, Entrusted Will. I mean, Power Beyond Super Saiyan still has the LR God, so I won't bring that one up. Transformation Boosted, just get Kale. Who's the most recent Goku family leader? Oh, Tech Bardock. I mean, Tech Bardock is a rather recent Dokkan Fest. Yeah, so, and then two 200% leaders actually lead Goku family. The Goku and Gohan exchange unit, and then Tech Bardock, right? And then again, Entrusted Will, literally, Entrusted Will is crazy, because Trunks actually is the only character in the game that has that leader skill. So many categories, you'll have, like, LR leaders, or free-to-play characters that are leaders, or something like that. But Entrusted Will is literally only that AGL Trunks, which is just so nuts. Accelerated Battle is one that would be really crazy, because most Gokus are on there, and then you have a lot of really powerful hero and villain characters. So Accelerated Battle, I think, could make for a very interesting leader skill as well, for some character. Miraculous Awakening, of course, has never... That's another one. Miraculous Awakening has never gotten a leader besides AGL LR UI Goku. And that LR UI Goku, I mean, he's about to be 3 years old, and he's still the only leader we've gotten for that category, right? So now that we have these 200% leaders, and they've shown that they're willing to give 3 leader skills to certain characters, right? Like Gamma 2 leads 3 leader skills. And the reason they did that is because he's leading weaker teams, right? Pat the Power Kid Goku as well, right, is leading 3 leader skills because they're weaker teams. I think, but I think they could do that. There's so many, like, subpar categories that they could get a lot of these categories on these leader skills, man. They really could. And then, yeah, dude, Kamehameha, that's going to be exciting. We're going to get a character that leads Kamehameha. Like, probably, that's going to be Anniversary or Worldwide. It's got to be, right? Or, like, you know, Saiyan Day or something like that. Like, I doubt it's... I mean, I say this, but I doubt it's going to be like, all right, monthly Dokkan Fest. Oh, new Kamehameha leader is here, right? Because that's another ridiculous team. I mean, you have half of the game is on Kamehameha, right? All right, so there we go. There was my topic of discussion for this EZA video. This is stage 29. We're moving on to stage 30, the final stage right here. I do have to grind this up to stage 77, of course. A while back, I think it was during Golden Week, I actually did grind up every single EZA to stage 77, so I did get all those titles. I mean, one other point I could mention is I really do wish that they would go ahead and make the titles do something. To me, like, the 2 paths they could go down is they could give us direct stats buffs, which I think would work really well. Or, if they're not going to give us direct stats buffs, they could give us power level. I think either of those for titles would be good. I think they could expand upon the power level system in a really fun way. I think every EZA stage cleared should give a lot of points. So that would be good. Like, players, right, who would grind all these EZAs to stage 999 would get, like, a massive jump in their power level, which I think they deserve. I do think it's a pretty impressive feat to get to, like, stage 999 on, like, a lot of these EZAs and stuff like that. So I do think that besides just the Zenny, I think, you know, making each EZA stage maybe like 100 power level points or something like that, like, you know, would be good. 50 power level points, and you know, you could really rack up, you know, quite the score just by doing EZA stages. I think that would be awesome. That would be so much fun. Oh my god, dude, if they did that update, I would be jumping for joy, because I used to grind the EZAs all the time, but I'm more so focused on power level with link leveling my characters, right? But I mean, if they gave me an actual reason to grind those EZA stages, I would. So that's definitely something that Dokkan could look into as well. But there we go. There is that done. We'll get these characters EZA'd. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.